Number one for New Country, 98.1 KHAK. I Could Use a Love Song from Maren Morris, 728 with Braid and Cortland. And joining us in studio this morning as well, we have Cody Crawford from ASAC. Good morning, Corey.
Good morning.
Corey is in here talking about a new trend in smoking e-cigs. And it kind of came to my attention. I got an email from the principal of my son's junior high school, kind of making parents aware that this is trending. And it's called JUULing.
But it's spelt weird. It's JUUL, correct?
Yes. Corey, tell us about what JUUL is.
Yeah, basically JUUL is the name of the company that makes what's called a JUUL. It's an e-cigarette, and it's, like you said, it's becoming very, very popular. We're seeing it more and more here in the Midwest. Very big on the East Coast. The scary thing about it, one of the scary things about it, is it's just a tiny little e-cigarette. If you saw it, you would never think of it as a smoking device. It looks like a flash drive. A lot of people are calling it the iPhone of e-cigarettes because it's very sleek, it looks very modern, but it's small enough that kids can hold it in their hand, they can hide it. The flavors that they use are things like mango and creme brulee, so the smoke smells very sweet, it's not recognizable. A lot of kids are smoking them in class and videoing it, putting it on YouTube and Instagram and all that fun stuff. One of the interesting things about it is, well, first they claim they're not advertising to youth, but with flavors like mango and creme brulee, it's hard to imagine that they're not looking for young kids. But the nicotine content in it is about twice what we're seeing in other e-smoking devices, which is the addictive quality of the smoke. So really what we're seeing is not just in the JUUL, but in all e-smoking devices that aren't your typical cigarettes, cigarillos, that type of thing. That's the next generation of smoker right there. They're getting the young kids, whether it's under 18, whether it's 20, 21, that's the next generation of smoker right there.
See, when I originally saw this story online, I saw it on Facebook, and I went, oh, is this another one of those scam things that's just trying to scare parents? But no, this is a thing that people are actually using.
Yeah, and they're using it in huge numbers. Like I said, especially on the East Coast, is where it's really hitting right now, to the point that there are schools out there in Massachusetts and New York that are removing the doors from their bathrooms because kids are going in there and smoking so much that they need to be able to smell the smoke. And like I said, it's a very sweet smelling smoke because of the flavored nicotine, so it's really hard to identify.
Well, and the fact that they're making it look like a flash drive, something that, you know, let's face it, all of our teenage students in junior high and high school, most of them have them for school anyway. That makes it even more confusing.
Yeah, exactly. Just to look at it, you would never recognize it unless you knew what you were looking for. It's small enough that it's very, very easily hidden, not just in your hand, but you can hide it inside of other things that just look very normal in a classroom setting.
Once again, it's JUUL. JUUL is the name of the device. JUULing is kind of what it's called when teens are posting and showing themselves off, doing it on social media.
What did the email from the school say to you?
Well, the email, and that's kind of why Corey is in here. You work with local schools, and you actually provided the information to my son's junior high school, and that's the stuff they passed on to parents.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I stopped in to talk to, I also have kids in the same school district, so I know the principal there, and I stopped in to talk to him as well as some other administrators at the school, just to talk about different things that are happening. And I'd run across this JUUL. It's just, I mean, it's really starting to get big right now. So just getting out, talking to the schools to say, hey, this is what you need to look for. Because a lot of times, I mean, our teachers are busy, our administrators are busy. They don't see a lot of this stuff the way that I do. It's what I do all day. So just getting that information to them so that they know what to look for when they do see it, it just makes their job easier.
So it's just kind of a preventative measure at this point. Yeah. It's not like it's a huge issue here, right?
We have not seen it in huge numbers in this area that I have heard from, and I've talked to a number of schools, but it is getting big. JUULing specific. Vaping has been big for a while. It's the 2016 National Youth Survey just came out with some numbers here recently where vaping in teenagers and young kids has gone up 900% from 2011 to 2015. So even beyond JUULing, it's a big issue.
If you want to see a picture of what the JUUL device looks like, we have it posted at khak.com. You can take a look. Whether you're an administrator or a teacher, whether you're a parent, you need to be aware of this and kind of look out for it and make sure your kids aren't getting involved.
Yep, absolutely.
If your kid smells extra sweet, that might be a warning sign.
If your son smells like creme brulee, it's time to ask some questions. Corey, if the folks want to get a hold of somebody at ASAC, how can they do that?
You can reach us. Our website is www.asac.us, and our phone number I'm in the prevention office over there, so we're reaching out to schools and community groups. Our phone number is 319-390-1884.
Cody Crawford with ASAC joining us this morning. Corey, thanks for coming in talking about jeweling today. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
7:33. It's Brady Cortland at KHAK.